Week 6, Lesson 2. The main part of this assignment is that you understand how to do this assignment. So I'm going to go through and quickly explain what I expect from you here. So you need to know what a myth is. You can rewatch this second video from Lesson 1 or this longer video that gives more detail about myths. The main thing you need to know is myths explain natural phenomena. They tell us why we have earthquakes or stars or something that's natural. Your myths should not be about something that is man-made. Like this myth is about how we have microwaves. Okay, that's man-made. That can't be what your myth is about. This also explains origins of Earth, good and evil, about gods or goddesses, monsters and heroes and their interaction with humans, have morals and themes. They teach us a lesson, such as don't trust people who love money. Don't be greedy. They also have magic. There should be a mythical aspect to them. Folk tales that explain something about the world, such as frightening or mysterious natural forces. Okay, again, this has to be something natural. Okay. So what will your myth explain? Many myths explain why an event occurs, how something was first created, or why people should act a certain way. My myth will explain why we blank. You could say why we have earthquakes, stars, why people cry when they're sad, why people laugh. All of that is something that's natural, that's not man-made. Where's the magic? Your myth can be silly or serious, but it should involve something that doesn't happen in the real world. There should be some magical aspect that makes this unrealistic. So my myth will involve any of these would work, anything magical would work. Is it a god or goddess or an average person? A myth can be about a god or goddess or demigod. Demigod means one parent is god, one parent is average, or average person who has something supernatural or magical happen to them. For example, you might decide to do it about an average person that falls into a magical river that gives them superpowers. They aren't a god or goddess, but now they have this supernatural being about them. And these are just some examples. You can use a real god or goddess name or make up a name. What are your hero's strengths? How will they use them? A hero must have supernatural powers or characteristics that make them different from a normal person. So what powers will your hero have? And how will they use them? So for example, they will be extremely honest and wise. Maybe they're unable to lie. And they will use this to defeat their villain. They will have super strength that they will use to pick things up and save people or fight and save people. What about flaws and weaknesses? For the sake of a good story, the hero can't be perfect. They have to make some kind of mistakes, have some kind of weakness. So, for example, my hero's weakness is they have a weak heel. This will cause them to make the mistake of being hit in it and falling. Okay, or kryptonite, being exposed and pass out, or they fall in love and they have to go save that person, which puts them in danger. Where is the setting of your myth? Time and place. The setting does not have to be a long time ago or in a place like Greece, but it can be, unless you are explaining why we have something in nature such as stars or ocean. That should probably be a long time ago, considering now we've been using these things for many, many years. And these are just some examples. I want you to make sure that you tell me time and place and give a little detail. Who is the antagonist or the villain, the bad guy, and what conflict or problem do they cause? Remember that your problem should be the cause of your lesson or what you are explaining. So this should be the cause to your solution of this is why we have stars. This is why we have the sun. Okay? So, for example, everyone gets sunburnt from the evil villain, and so my goddess creates shady trees to save them. Something like that. That would be explaining why we have shady trees. How is the problem solved? What is your resolution? This should be how we learn or get the natural phenomenon. So the problem is solved by blank. This is why we have blank, or the hero learns not to be greedy. And then on the last one, you are going to show me what the god, goddess, average person, hero looks like. It can be a digital or physical drawing you upload. You can draw here by using the scribble, or you can insert a picture, or you can draw on paper and then upload it or text it to me. I can't wait to see what you guys do.